VC. This is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Unless this is the first time you're seeing my channel, then as always, simply welcome. Today is December 2nd, and I have been trying to get this recent haul video done for approximately 3 weeks, and something always seems to come up and get in the way. So I've selected the highlights of my recent purchases to show, and hopefully I'll be able to accomplish this today, because after this I would like to do my record of the week selection. So let us start with regards to this recent purchases. Two separate purchases. One was an estate, and the other was a Facebook ad that I answered. So we'll start with the estate. Really not much in the way of records that I was interested in. Large selection of records, but not really that much of interest. The few that they did have that I found interesting and I wanted to buy was Billie Holiday, Lady Day Blues, and this was a record I did not have, and it's on A&J Records. You know, I've not heard it yet. I've given it a clean. It looks to be in pretty good condition. You know, it's been pretty crazy with the holiday season upon us and whatnot. So every time I think I'm going to have time to sit down and listen to a bunch of records, inevitably something comes up. I know you guys are aware of it. Also from the same sale, this is Billie Holiday on Star Sirius Encore, Swing Brother Swing. I bought it because it was inexpensive and the vinyl itself looked good. Encore records tend, at least I've had very limited success with them. I find them to be meh, but hopefully I'll be proven wrong on this one. Label and vinyl both are really solid on this particular album, so I'm hoping for the best. As I said, sound quality on these records has not been, at least in my experience, has not been great. Yeah, so we'll see. We also, now on to the next sale. The next sale was a Facebook ad. A local guy here on Eastern Long Island, advertised that he had 13 crates of DJ albums, and he was looking to sell them. So I answered the ad. I went down, I saw him. A lot of the stuff was relatively recent hip-hop stuff, things that really not that into, actually not into at all. But he did have a stack of stuff that piqued my interest, that I wanted. Some wanted to keep, some wanted to sell. I'm only going to show you the stuff that I thought was relatively cool and not easily found. Funkadelic. You know, I don't have a lot of funk in my collection. This is Connections and Disconnections on the LA label. The LA label is really a great looking label. And the vinyl looks really great. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of funk in my collection. You know, when in its heyday, I was really listening to pop, and then I kind of scooched right over or moved right over to the rock scene, as I know we've discussed in prior videos. And not really much of a disco guy, and I always equated funk and disco, kind of lumped them together. Really didn't give it much of a thought until just recently, about a year, 2, 3 years ago, whatever I guess it was, about 3 years ago, I started listening to funk and noticing the distinctly different sound that funk has to just your standard, you know, state of the day-to-day disco, so to speak. So I started listening to Funkadelic and P-Funk and Parliament, which was this album here that I picked up, also from the same guy. Guy had a decent collection of James Brown and some Sam Cooke, so I wound up buying This Sam James Brown, this is a this is a digitally remastered press. He also had a UK press on this, but I am keeping this one. It's in a little bit better condition. The UK press I'm selling. And then I'm going to conclude with this Ahmad Jamal. Now, I know it's a double gatefold, double record gatefold, and it's called Sunset. I happen to like Jamal quite a bit. I think he's really a wonderful musician. I enjoy listening to his stuff, and in my experience, I just find him to be exceptional and relaxing. This is on the Classic Chess label, and the vinyl is really very, very clean, very good. Sounds wonderful on my turntable. As I said, Classic Chess label. Really enjoyed it, and this was also part of, I don't know how it got in there, but this was also part of the Facebook ad response. He had a bunch of other stuff on there, you know, I'll grab you a couple of others here. He had some James Brown Hot Pants reissue, a Superbad EP reissue. This one is actually sealed. This is recorded live, and it's got, I haven't even opened it yet. I honestly have not had the time to really just delve into my music. As I said, it's just, you know, like, I'm sure like everybody else out there, it's just holiday season, you know, so it gets kind of crazy. But that's it. As I said, there was more. A lot of it was very common stuff that you guys all probably already have. So you know, kind of want to make. I don't want to show you another Magical Mystery Tour. It was a repress issue, you know, but nothing of consequence. These were the ones that were the more interesting ones and the ones I thought I wanted to show. So for the time being, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you'll have a nice Sunday dinner and be able to relax a little bit before gearing back up for the holiday shopping season. Again, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the purchases I made. Subscribe if you like my channel. I, of course, will reciprocate in kind. In this case, have a wonderful rest of your week all. Cheers. I'll speak to you soon.